set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tigers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Ahmad Hardy, if you like running the football, we've got a couple of guys who can flat do it in this one.
And man, oh man, if times change, when you're seeing two senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys are getting paid a little bit better. These two guys, been around the block, Palmer. We know who they are. We know what they are. And I know this means a lot. Who wants to show off the most and say, hey, wait a minute, he's talking about my NFL draft? Remember, I showed this guy up. Like, our team won, I had the better day.
Yeah, and both of these guys are going to get their touches in this game. Make no mistake about it. Both offenses are predicated on the ability to control the line of scrimmage and run the football. And what I like about these two guys, they are home run hitters. Don't blink. It takes one play, and they can go the distance. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
So Missouri will have to punt it away.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Brown will throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, it's Johnson. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job playing the run, but you could see sitting back in cover 2, understanding I got to get in my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker, nice pick.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Reporting from the Missouri sideline, coming off that turnover, they know their defense has had their back, but the
turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Lets it fly. Couldn't hit his man in the end zone, but it wouldn't have mattered because this is going backwards for holding. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Hoping to move the chains, Missouri comes to the line on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Missouri! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
He'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Off play action. With the catch, it's Nimrod. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Brown wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
of an art to this than you know. Like, to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Burns. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside, it's Cobb. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Auburn lines up quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Running the red zone, it's Cobb. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Hands it off on the counter. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The run inside. It's Roberts. Makes a pass to Marker. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw, it's Burns. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong.
Snags it, and he's open. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the 1st.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On his feet at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The officials have stopped the clock as there is an injured Auburn Tiger on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. Maybe a crease. All the way! Touchdown, Tigers!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to...
Oh, he's got some space. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. It's Nimrod. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Defense in press coverage. Keeps it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights. Good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that, but got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Looking downfield, it's Burns. Fires to the big fella. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll go right back to the run. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season.
And, man, that's just something you don't want to see a lot of as a defense, man. You don't want that running back getting to the second level where your defensive backs now have to make plays. Those guys are paid to cover. And, yes, they are paid to cover wide receivers, to make sure that they don't get open, not to make tackles consistently. So the defensive line, the linebackers, got to do a better job stopping this run.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The option, he'll keep it. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Run in the red zone, it's Roberts. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Looking for a man, it's Burns. He's got him. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Here's Hardy. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So it's an 80-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They go to the counter. Breaks into the open. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Auburn lines up quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got a man. It's Nimrod. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. With that big play capability now, 1st and 10 from the 29. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Brown wants to pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Wants to throw. It's Burns. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there. So here comes the Auburn offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 10 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Razorbacks, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Terry. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hardy again. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Scanning the field, it's Burns. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Off the play fake on first down. On target over the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Roberts. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They'll give it to Hardy. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lee. Could not make his way to the corner.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Finds his man. It's Singleton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Auburn! They take the lead with the 6. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat. Positively Cam-tastic.
Yeah, and that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Escapes the pressure going right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on first down from the 30. Here's a give to Hardy. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. This time he wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Hardy. Finding some room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the run. It's Roberts. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with the...
Has it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Burns. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Auburn sidelines, there are some really good things happening. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Reese?
Okay, Holly. Auburn lines up quickly. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Finds the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Unloads quickly. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Brown wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. At the end of that play, whistles blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Auburn going to work with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and 8. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Running inside, it's Roberts. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The give to Hardy. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. Looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Burns. He's got it down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll give it to Hardy. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
Right back to Hardy on first down. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
He really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. I mean, he's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the two-point conversion to tie things up. They'll send the back in motion. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
Well, no question. They've got to score a touchdown and get the two-point conversion here, but that's a good start to this 2-minute drive. You always want to get it going. You want to get that momentum going, put the defense on their heels. They accomplished that with the last throw.
They'll try to run for it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Using the quick game. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day with that pass. He goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got him downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it to the back. Knocked off his feet.
Defense not fooled there in a 2-minute situation. This offense trying to go quick game, trying to catch some blocks to see if they can spring that guy, but the defensive pursuit just too good on that one.
Looking to scramble. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He breaks a tackle. At the 35, he's got room. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. On first down, it's Hardy again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Auburn calls its 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Hardy. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Brown wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Here's the pressure. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse,